Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Super Mario 64.
Yeah, so I lost some health because I accidentally jumped into one of these. I didn't know that they could hurt you. But Mario runs like a maniac when he runs into them. Back to Shifting Sand Land or something, whatever it's called. Yeah, Shifting Sand Land. Inside the Ancient Pyramid. Cool. Also, I was talking to Tom off camera, and I was like, if any of these levels give me like a huge pain in the butt with like the 100 coins, or I know that it's going to be a huge pain, I might just do it off camera. You know.
Those Pokies have some freaky looking faces.
They do. They look very weird in this game. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought I was dead for sure. Alright, so it doesn't go this way. Whee! Yeah, don't land in the super brown sand or you'll die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's old games like this, they love to kill you with weird looking textures and shit. Like, how as a kid were you supposed to know that like this is safe, but then like you walk right over to that and then you're dead? And then like, you don't die in this, but you can actually get your health back. Oh no, he took my hat!
Oh,
you
no.
took my hat! You son of a bitch. Talk to me. Talk to me. Prepare the cannon for me. Thank you. It's over by those big old blocks that are flipping all over the place. Yeah, I don't think getting the 100 coin one is too terribly hard in this level. It can be a little annoying because it's like the lethal lava one where you gotta go inside the temple to get the rest of the coins. So like you have to have a certain amount from out here and before you go in, otherwise you like won't be able to get them. Which is mildly annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'm probably gonna get the hat back in between episodes. I don't really feel like going after the freaking bird right now.
Yeah.
Also, I can't remember which one this is. This is just called Inside the Pyramid.
If you leave the level without your hat, will it just be gone?
Yeah, it's gone, and he does this like little look. Like you'll see when I leave the level. I'm pretty sure it stays with Klepto until you get it back. Yeah, I think there's like.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if you just got rid of it.
Can you just get to the ledge?
Oh
God damn it, Mario. And I don't think he can die in this sand. It's just like really obnoxious to jump. Work with me, Mario. There isn't even anything up here.
There's a life up there, that's about it.
I don't care about that. I'm trying to find the way forward. It's been so... I'm going to say it's been so long since I played this, but I played it earlier this year. It's just the open nature of the missions that makes it a little tricky sometimes to remember where you're supposed to go. You don't have to go for the one that you pick, but I'm trying to. For Hazy Maze Cave especially, I was kind of like, fuck it, because I don't remember what half of those even are. It's like, you know, find the quick exit, shit like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What is that sound?
It's just the sound of the quicksand.
Quicksand sounds like that.
Yeah. This is like a little quicksand river right here next to me. Yeah, that's part of like I think they call it like the secret of the pyramid is what that star is called. Yeah, you gotta get like 5 coins from these really narrow ledges, and then I think there's 2 or 3 of them in that river down there, and it'll pull you back pretty fast.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of cicadas.
It kind of does. It sounds like summer.
Or like an electrical charge or something weird.
Just a non-stop charge. Oh, come on. Come on, Mario. Work with me, baby. And these freaks.
Electro ball thingies.
Yeah. I forget what they're called. In Mario Party 5 and 6, they're in an orb. So I think you see the name there. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's just called shock orb.
I think it might be something that starts with a Z. I can't remember.
The Zap orb. Zapsel.
Zapsel. Zapsel capsule. Okay, camera, what are you doing? Here we go. Where the fuck's my hat? I don't fucking care.
Is Klepto like wearing it, or is he just carrying it around?
He's just got it in his claws. Like a little freak. I really probably should have done the 100 coin star on that last mission. Damn it. Now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect, because that was like, you know, the only star you need to go or to get in that entrance. There are 2 other stars in that pyramid, but you gotta go through the top, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe you don't.
Shoot, his hat just got back on his head. Oh yeah, he got the cap.
Ah!
A floating cap.
Yeah, I wish you could just keep this on.
Yeah, just tear the wings off. It'll be fine.
That was a little weird.
Is he gonna try to steal it again?
He flies around, so he probably will. I think there's another wing cap thingy over here. If not, it's like on the pyramid. And then sweet. Also, the game might have glitched out and given me the wing cap again since I ran into him like that. Yeah, that texture looked kind of rough. Actually, no, I lied. The secret star one, I think I do have to go all the way back at the... Yeah, see those little ledges with the coins? Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, jump to those. So I can get the 100 coin one when I get that one. Ooh, this camera is not my friend right now. I'm trying to get it away from the bars. Hello.
Who the frick?
Ooh, walk here. Who breaks seal? Wake ancient ones? We know like light. Rumble. We know like intruders. Now battle. Hand to hand. Nintendo's classic. Two hands with eyeballs.
And then you gotta hit the middle thing too afterwards.
Nah. I think that's where the star is gonna appear. What? Yeah, it's a really good one too. Much better than that stinking one in the Tower of the Gods.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah, this makes
Bongo
Bongo look like a bitch.
Take this star, blah, blah, blah. Sweet. Here we go! Here we go! Stand tall on the 4 pillars.
Here we go.
Mario looking high. Red coins. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so I know there's one right over here. Stop trying to... Lakitu, stay. Stay.
Lakitu sucks.
He kinda does. He really sucks in Mario Kart 64.
Yeah.
He takes 10 years to come pick you up. It's like, come on, man. Please. I'm dying here.
You like fall all the way to a ravine, and then you'll just like hear it's a little helicopter coming in.
Woo, 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 woo.
Like real slowly.
And then yeah, fade to black, fade in. Oh, now you get to start the race again, and look, everyone else is just 20 seconds in front of you. Sweet. 20 seconds ahead of you. Doing commentary while playing video games is hard, y'all. No. Okay, sweet. I thought he was gonna die for a second.
Shy Guy.
Can you come over here, Shy Guy? I need your sweet propeller action. Sweet.
I don't know why they're called Shy Guys. They're obviously not shy. They're trying to kill you.
Yeah, not shy about flying right into you and throwing fireballs at your face. Bunch of freaks. I don't know what's so satisfying about the word freaks. But I love it.
I like how,
Ah, shit.
Harry Potter's aunt, what's her name? I can't remember.
Petunia.
Aunt Petunia says it when she's describing Harry's mother in the first movie. Yeah, it's like the funniest way.
Yeah. Fuck J.K. Rowling, though, right? Thanks for taking like a whole generation of kids' favorite thing and then shitting all over it with your crappy worldviews. Hashtag be better, JK. Yeah, I don't really think too much about Harry Potter anymore anyway. It really, like, it was like a magical time for us, you know, growing up, because it happened like around the time we were kids. You know,
we were like growing up with the characters pretty
yeah,
much.
So it was like, it was really, you know, nostalgic and stuff, but like, I don't... And I really was into it for a long time, but I was also really into like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, so I was like, whatever, there's more shit to like, you know? It sucks having to like, you know, grapple with... Don't stop! Get away!
F off.
Seriously, everyone, fuck off! Like, freaking Bomb who wants to talk now, even though like he didn't want to talk before.
Why are you so interested in Mario's hat anyway? Does it smell like a dead body? You're a vulture.
Yeah, for real. I didn't get that at first. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, there was, you know, there's so much other stuff to, like, you know, but it does suck, like, going back and all that shit. Also, like, I hate to say this too, but, like, you know, Disney, you know, I don't really, like, watching a ton of that old stuff too, because I'm, like, there was a lot of anti-Semitism there. Yeah, and, like, also, you know, it's just a kind of icky feelings, you know. Not a huge fan of it, but okay, that didn't kill me, sweet, thank God. I was gonna say, still a huge fan of the animation and stuff, but it sucks sometimes when, like, the people working around it, you're like, oh. Or, like, the head of the company or whatever.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, like, so... I'm just thinking of, like, you know, things that have been canceled and people are like, oh, this person's awful. I wanted to get back into Attack on Titan, and everyone's like, oh, the creator's got some really questionable, like, worldviews and stuff. And I was like, ah, that fucking sucks. And I'm like, I kind of want to watch it. But, like, you know, I'm not trying to, like, give a ton of money or anything and support these people and their worldviews and shit. And it's hard to separate the artist from the art when they're, like, actively making money off of it. So, like, you know, if it's free on a streaming service I already use, like, I might watch it. But if it's, like, merchandise, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get that, you know? Yeah. That's kind of how I see it, you know? And obviously, if, like, the message of the art is, like, really shitty, then usually I'm like, I'm probably not gonna watch that, like, or support it in general. Like, you know, if it's clear that they're like, this is a bad person, they're doing bad things, I'm like, okay, yes. But if they're like, this is a cool person, look at it, like, the way he's murdering and cheating on people and doing terrible things, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I want to watch this. You know, sometimes you watch that stuff because you're waiting for a character to get their comeuppance, you know, and that's, you know, intriguing. But usually in that type of show, they don't really paint it as, like, you know, a good thing. Yeah, like, just for instance, like Breaking Bad, like, you know, when Walter starts doing sketchy ass shit, they're never like, he's doing good stuff. You know, he thinks it is, but everyone else is like, you're like a monster, dude. Right.
He goes nuts.
Yeah, people hate on Skylar White for too many reasons. I will defend her to the death. Like, I don't even give a shit. Skylar White was like one of the 3 pillars of the show to me. It was like her, Walt, and Jesse. I mean, like, you know, all the secondary characters were really amazing too. I think that's one of the main reasons why the show did so well. Because, like, you know, characters like Mike Ehrmantraut and, like, Saul and Hank. Yeah, and all the villains. Really good.
And Skylar's sister, Marie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Hank was a great character. Yeah. They all really were. Like,
the only
honestly.
part in Hank's arc that I didn't like was when he got obsessed with minerals. He was like all bedridden after getting.
Yeah, and he was just being really shitty to Marie. Yeah.
And then she started shoplifting again, and he was being shitty the whole time.
Yeah. That's a great show, though. Watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, I don't want to say like why he was bedridden.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna spoil anything about that show. I know it's like an older show at this point now. You know, like it's been completed for over 10 years, but you know, it's like a really great show, and like a lot of it is like the ooh, what's gonna happen? So like when you know what's gonna happen, I feel like it kills kind of the vibe. Cause like also like not gonna lie, there are some like filler type episodes in that show that are like long as fuck, and then like something crazy will happen, and like. Fuck you, dude.
The
Sorry.
very last second, though, like something crazy will happen, and you'll think like, "Oh, this episode is just gonna be a big waste of time," and then you might skip it and miss something important.
Yeah, and you feel so justified though, like watching all of it. But if you know like what's gonna happen, and did all those coins seriously spawn up there? I hate my life right now. Like I'm talking about Breaking Bad and like trying not to get distracted. Meanwhile, Klepto fucking took my hat again, which means I'm gonna have to either fly up and get it or just come back to this level, which whatever. And then I freaking lost all those coins. There was probably like 5 or 8 coins in that box. No. Please, dear Lord. Yeah, trying to focus and talking about other stuff. It's helpful to me because I'm like, I don't like it, you know, being like recording and stuff and having it be super silent.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
kind
really
of
awkward.
It is really awkward. But I struggle sometimes with, you know, more difficult sections of games when I'm trying to talk, especially about something else. Go, what the fuck? Why are you following me up here? Like, freaking
So hit the wall.
devil fireball. Okay. No. Alright, I'm trying to get as many coins as possible before I go into the thing. Alright. Yeah, no, Breaking Bad is probably one of my favorite shows. My current favorite show right now, though, is Death Note, and it might just be because I watched it recently and I have a hyperfixation thing where if I, like, did something I really liked recently, I'm like, oh my god, I want to just keep watching this or playing this. But it's also fucking amazing, so like watch that show. I am talking about the anime, yes. Don't watch the live action. I heard it's donkey doo-doo. Specifically the American one. I haven't watched the Japanese.
Klepto's flying around you.
He's a freak.
Does he want you to take the hat back?
He's
like,
taunting me.
Take it.
Yeah. Go on. Take it.
Like dangling it over your head like a pinata.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Sweet, I got my hat back.
Nice.
Alright, I gotta try to not get that star. Okay. Cool. But yeah, no, go watch the Death Note anime series. It's only 37 episodes, they're all 20 minutes a pop, so it's like a 12-hour binge watch versus Breaking Bad, which is like 60-something episodes, I think, or at least 55. And those are each like an hour long, which like they're really great, don't get me wrong, but that is a much longer undertaking than Death Note. Death Note, my mom binge watched that whole show in 2 days. Yeah. I was like, you should watch this show. I think you'd really like it because she really liked Case Closed. And I was like, this is like Case Closed, but like supernatural and like more serious, kind of. But also has silly anime moments because it's an anime. But yeah, no, I fucking love it. It's so good. Yeah. And it's paced so well. There's like 1 or 2 episodes that feel like filler out of the 37, which like is very uncommon because anime is like very known for filler episodes and shit. Yeah, like whenever I rewatch Dragon Ball Z, which isn't super often, but when I do, I always skip like Garlic Jr. And I kind of stop after the Cell Saga. The Boo one isn't terrible, but like it just kind of, it's Goku saves the day again, you know? And after a while, you're like, man.
In season 1 of Dragon Ball Z, there's a lot of filler episodes too, like the ones where it's showing Gohan going through his training.
Or
like
Goku on the bridge.
Yeah, like trapped in the cave with a robot or
oh,
helping
yeah.
a dinosaur or whatever.
Yeah. I think it was showing he's like much more sensitive.
Like,
yeah, because Goku is very...
was like a whole lot hardier when he was a kid.
Yeah, he was very, like, not in a bad way, but a lot simpler, you know? And, like, always just wanting to fight. And, like, that was, like, a good time to him. Although he did, like, have his sad moments and shit, too, in the original Dragon Ball. Speaking of, like, when I was talking about the whole, like, painting good characters as good and bad or whatever earlier, that Dragon Ball is another show I bring up because, like, Master Roshi is, like, a really gross character, but they never are like, this is a good, great character, and everyone, like, well, I mean, like, they make him cool when he's fighting, but they never, like, treat his weird perversions and shit as, like, a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they always beat the
They're
shit
always,
out of
like,
him.
smacking the shit out of him
Yeah.
for it and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And like, so they play for comic effect, and it doesn't really always hold up, or like ever. Like,
Yeah.
but it's you know, they're not trying to be like, yeah, this is a great thing you should do, you know, which is like a thing, because other shows like of probably lesser caliber would do that. You know, it's not super common, but you'll find them out there, and it's weird. Yeah. One show that made me uncomfortable, and I was like, oh, this isn't cool, is like the first season of Punk. I forget who they were punking. It was like Jessica Alba or someone.
Yeah, Jessica
And
Alba.
it was literally just, what's his
Dax.
name? Yeah, Dax Shepard, just naked in a room with her.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't like a prank. I was like, this
They're
is
in,
not
like, some
funny.
kind of clothing store.
Yeah, and like, you know, she's, you know, trying to take it in stride and stuff, but I'm like, I would be like cringing so hard, like no. And like, you know, they're like, this is funny. I'm like, it's not. It's just weird.
He was like, I'm European, this is normal where I'm from,
Yeah.
or some shit.
And I was like, oh my god. And then I think they started moving away from that after the first season. I was like, yeah, please, like, stop. Like, if you're gonna punk anyone, like, just do like a normal type of prank, you know, freak them out or whatever, like you do. But the being naked in a room alone with someone and then they don't want to be in the room is not funny. And it's not like a prank. It's like sexual harassment / assault. So don't do it. All right. Trying to get this secret star. Oh my god, now I'm thinking about Case Closed. I fucking love Case Closed. But they only dubbed like 5 seasons. And so the way I normally do it with shows is I'll watch the sub first and then the dub. Like back in the day before streaming services were a thing, like a lot of times you had to watch the dub because that was all that was available. But like, you know, nowadays with streaming services, they usually have the sub and the dub. And Death Note's sub and dub are both really good. And Case Closed is pretty good too. The thing that bugs me, no, the son of a bitch, no, don't die, don't die. It's cool if I do because I already got the 100 coin one, but. Yeah, but Case Closed dub, the worst thing about it is they just changed everyone's name. But I mean, like, I guess they just felt like they had to in the 90s, so it was, like, much more common.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I fell, everyone. This freaking sucks. But yeah, Case Closed is great. They only dubbed the first 130 episodes or something, and that show has been on since 1995 in Japan. And I really like it. I really wish that they would make it more available over in the West. But yeah.
Back to that thing you were saying about how they changed all their names in the dub version of Case Closed. Can you imagine if they didn't?
Yeah.
Change their name. They're like, hey, Ran, how's it going? Oh, pretty good, Shinichi. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be, but I don't know. It's not weird in like Death Note, you know? Yeah. It's not weird in like Dragon Ball Z and shit. So I feel like we'd probably be more used to it. We're just so used to hearing them like in their dub voices, being like, I'll you know, find you again, Rachel, and stuff like that. That hearing him say like, I'll find you again, Ran or however Ran-san. Shinichi, come back to me. Like, I feel like that would be, I don't know. It would be a little weird, but I also really like the sub for that show. Yeah. It's really good. It is really good. And the music's the same. That's like the biggest thing for me. I'm like, don't change the music, please. Like, unless like you're gonna make it like a lot better, because it changes the tone. You know? Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh! in the English is like such a hype show. Oh, I'm gonna play this card, and you know, like dun 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 dun, like all this crazy guitar and shit's happening. And then in the Japanese, if I fall in the same fucking spot, but in the Japanese, it's a lot more like somber type music and a lot more like just subtle sounds and shit. It's hard to describe without hearing it yourself. And then like there are like a few, I would say, like hype tracks in the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. But they're much more subdued comparatively. Alright, this sucks a fat one. I hate this star. Okay, that's the first one. Now the second one is to the left of the freaking thingy. Sweet. And then I think there's down. one more. Okay. Is that... Okay, looks like we just passed. Okay, sweet. And now if I fuck up, it's really easy to get back to this river. Okay, coming back up. I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. This is a really annoying one. Okay, cool. Yeah, so hopefully it won't happen, but you can miss the star here. Because it's like right at the edge of this thing. But getting back up here won't take too long. Cool. Come on, get it, get it. There we go, sweet. Awesome. Done with the freaking crappy levels. Actually, there's a couple more.
I don't know why those block things were smiling so hard. Can you imagine if that was like your reality, just hopping around in a sand.
They fucking love it, so it must be great.
Wrapped in bandages. Like, what are you wrapped in bandages for? You're made out of cinder block.
Yeah. Next time, I'm gonna start next to that other water level, Dire Dock. So that's where we'll be at the start of the next one. But thank you guys for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.